Hello. Welcome to the first, going to be a series of new builds for the channel. This is going to be a monthly stream. The people at FANHOME was nice enough to send me the first two parts of the Batmobile from the 1966 series, and I'm so looking forward to starting these kits. With these kits, you get these really cool. This was the poster information about the kits, what you'll be getting. This is a fold-out poster plus information about the project. And we get, with each kit, you'll be getting a little booklet magazine and instruction book. It has little articles about this TV show, some great reviews of comics from the years, and Batman by the years, and the step-by-step instructions. And this folds out, shows all the different features that it will have when it's all built. It's a 1/8 scale. You got all these really cool trunk opens, fire extinguisher. They have lights, electronics, very detailed, very impressive piece. This thing's going to be huge when done too. This is going to be 28.1 inches long, 71.4 centimeters wide, length, and width is 26.7 centimeters, and width is 10.5 on the front, and it's actually 25 centimeters on the back and 9.8 on the rear. It's interesting that it's wider on the front than it is on the back, and its height is 15.2 centimeters and 5.9 inches tall. This is monstrous, and I love it. You know anything about like the old Batman that was built on like a prototype of the Lincoln Futura from 1955, George Barris, and it folds completely out. So you get a giant poster of the Batmobile. That's a really nice little feature. And it's so big I can't get it on camera. So we can throw it back up and look at the individual booklets. And we'll get into the kit, building the kits. And so each one of the kits will come with first kits come with one last for again the kits. When you subscribe to the kits, you get these bonus items as well. The first gift you get posters, a cap, a mug, and a license plate. You all get those nice, cool features, and this is cheap to get into this kit. The first part is like less than like $2 to get into, like to get it shipped to your house. A friend of mine, I was talking to a buddy of mine, like he was actually like saw these and was like, I want these too. He ordered the set. I think he said it's $2.15 shipped to his house for the first two parts. So that's very affordable getting into. We got the first kit and booklet. We get it's almost like a comic book size informational book. And we get information about each individual TV shows. This one's about the High Diddle Riddle, episode 1. And away we go. We got the Dark Knight Returns review. And we got the 1939 Detective Comics number 27. And number 31. And we got through the instructions and the list of parts what you get with section 1. We get the hood frame, bat phone, bat base, screwdriver, which is a good thing to supply a screwdriver for you, and the screws. We get the instruction manual. Like we got the hood and what it's explained in illustrations or color coded to help you install the parts with being assembled. Red highlights the parts where the new parts are fit to the screws. Yellow identifies the new parts. Gray identifies previous assembled parts, which are new to which is fitted. And let's go ahead and start building this out. It is like I mentioned, you want to put something down to protect the paintwork on the hood. And I got a terry cloth towel for that. And let's get building. And as you can see on the kit, it comes in these sealed packages. You get the screwdriver, which is good because you don't have a micro screwdriver. And let's go ahead and open this up. It'll be easier to cut it open.
When in doubt, cut it out.
And if you got any questions about the kit, feel free to ask in the chat. We're doing this live with you. And
Dominic says, "Yo, what's up, guys? What up, Dominic?"
Don is joining me tonight to help watch the chat while I build. And
I'm fairly excited to see this come together.
I know this thing is just so cool. My buddy Brian, he ordered it as soon as he's seen it. It's like he's got the first part. He's already talking about ordering the Knight Rider and Ecto 1, and he is looking forward to building these out, which I am too. I've been eyeballing these for a long time, and they were nice enough to contact me about this, and like I thought that was so awesome. Very much appreciative to FANHOME supplying the kit. And it's getting into the kit. It's very well sealed. Now let's see.
Safe for transport.
Yes, sir.
Well, they got my favorite accessory, the screwdriver.
Okay, we got the plastic tree out of the way here. And for me being old man, I got your magnifiers you sent me. Much appreciative. And we're going to lay the hood out on this terry cloth towel. Protect that beautiful paintwork. We got the bottom of the phone. We got the phone. Oh, it's got a little flexible phone cord. That's cool. So, it does. You can actually use the phone.
Oh,
it's got a little spring for the cord.
Very nice.
We got the screwdriver and the screws. One thing I did to make sure I don't lose screws, I got my little tray, and I put a magnet in here too, so I can get into them when I need to, and they don't roll off into the floor. My big mitts will let me open the bag. You know what? We'll just dump them in there. And they go right to the magnet. Alrighty. We got the assembly. We got the frame that needs to be screwed down.
Is that your tray or is that the...
I had this tray laying here for parts here. Then I grabbed one of my magnets for customizing downstairs. And let's go ahead and start putting in the screws.
Gonna use the included screwdriver, huh?
Yep. That's very nice they actually include the screwdriver for these.
What do you think?
Everybody has a micro screwdriver handy. The second kit's got a little more steps on it where we start working on the wheels.
Our boy Cannon asks if you knew that before it was the Batmobile, it was a concept car commissioned from an Italian design company. The designer was inspired by a close encounter with a shark.
I knew it was built off the Lincoln Futura from a 1955 concept car. They was able to acquire it from Ford Motor Company, but I didn't know the inspiration of building the Futura though. Thank you for that. And And thank you for everybody coming in and joining in on this new series of builds.
There was a phone in that car. You know, to be honest, I didn't really watch the TV show, but it is before my time.
I watched it back in the day. On reruns I guess what TBS I saw one, and probably old Nick at Night.
Jocus, what's up, bro?
You definitely want to protect the paintwork on this thing. And the paint is beautiful. Plus, it's black, so it will show any blemish you put on there. Because what little bit of fingerprints on there, I've got. But that is gorgeous. The pinstripes.
Just to show the everything.
Yep. So once it's all done, and it'll be needing to be wiped down real good. But it is really cool.
Dang old internet.
Got all the screws in. I can just leave out the tray. The magnet's not going to let them go anywhere. I got a little bit stronger magnet than I needed.
Canon says the original paint was white pearlescent. They achieved the pearlescent by crushing up fish scales.
Oh, nice. And it was a light colored car. Didn't know exact color it was because I don't know if I ever seen a color picture of the Futura before it was turned into the Batmobile. I think most pictures I see is black and white.
I can't imagine the Batmobile being white.
Let's see. Taking all one over here.
Where is it in the lineage of Batmobiles? Is it like the 5th or 6th one?
I couldn't tell you when the lineage, because you had a lot of the early Batmobiles too were just basically a car with a Batman logo, a regular car with a Batman logo on it until the Futura. You didn't really have the Futura, the 66 Batmobile. You didn't really have a true dedicated Batmobile. I think I have all the screws necessary for this piece.
The screws are just holding the bracket in place?
Yep. That's what these ones for. So I got 3 extra screws in case you needed them. I got all the screws.
After it was painted white, it was painted red. And then they used it in some other movie before it got the old Batman paint job.
And just have to pop in the bottom for the phone.
Is it magnetized?
It's just pressure fit on the phone.
Well, how is it attached to the car?
I don't know. We'll find out in the next few issues. So we got the hood all together.
Nice. Man, that thing is shining.
That is
I can already see them
I had to with the camera. I had to adjust the exposure and gain settings just to keep it from so the glare wouldn't be on it so bad. Okay, we got issue 2 now we're working on.
Thanks for stopping by, Cannons.
And I'll have to double check on these, make sure these fit in the comic book bag and board. That's what I want to do with these books. I bet they will. I meant to check that beforehand. I should have done that. And we got issue 2. And this is season 1, episode 2. Smack in the middle. Get a little review information about the episode.
Your light's kind of washing it out.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we were just talking about Hush the other day.
Yep, issue 2. They talk about Batman Hush, 2002. I couldn't remember if it was early 2000s when we were talking about it, or late 90s. So it's 2002. So 22 years ago.
Story.
We got 22 years ago with Hush, which is some beautiful artwork from Jim Lee during that era. And they talk about Batman then in the 1940s. Classic Batman. This is the first introduction of Robin and the Boy Wonder.
Year by year.
And we got quite a bit more parts in this kit. We got the tire. The tire, the center cat base, outer wheel, wheel center, inner wheel, antenna reflector, antenna base, antenna top, antenna, and different size screws. We got
different size screws.
2 by 4 millimeter and 2 by 5 millimeter. So let's put these to the side. The ones that I used earlier that were extra, so they don't get mixed up.
Are they close to the same size, or there's going to be a lot of difference?
Well, you can look at see what were the size of those. Let's see it. And yep, they're different sizes. These are shallower bolt. The ones for the hood are shallower. They're 1.7 by 4, and these are going to be 2 by 4, then 2 by 5. So we got some bigger diameter and they're longer. So here's the kit for part 2.
That's good. Easy to differentiate.
Yep. And we'll go ahead and get this one opened up. Hopefully we won't be calls from the bat phone while we're doing this.
I'll put all calls on hold.
Please, cutting is the best for the situation here. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what the next kit's going to be.
Is it all 4 tires or just the one?
This is just the one.
Really?
So we'll be building out each tire.
How long? Hang on, let me ask the question. For how long does the kit run? How many kits do you get?
It's a year's worth of kits, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
If you get 1 tire per kit, how many kits are big?
And
how big that tire is, bro.
That is cool. It's got the Firestone logo.
Oh,
Super Sport G7015s.
You remember a number of years ago when the Goodyear were exploding? Firestone load to run an ad says Firestone right on the side, not Goodyear.
Yep. You got the. This is OF2. O2F. I'm sorry. That's the inner wheel. So that will go back. Ooh, which way is? Are they the same? They're the same.
Are they dual sided?
Okay. And this is the
Hub.
wheel center. And you got the chrome beauty piece. Screws out. I want to be willing to bet the bigger screws are
Oh, nice. In their own little bags. Thoughtful.
CPs. CPs are the 4s. And the screws are actually labeled so you know which size they are. They're labeled CP. So we need the 4s for the wheels. We'll leave the rest of the kit to the side for a second while we build out the wheel.
Get to work.
I got my fingers in this time.
Don't clip them fingernails, bro.
And the
So is it like a back and a front, the chrome, or does the chrome stick onto the black?
there we go. That's there's a different size to the front and back. Apparently, so it was a little tight fitting in here. So when I put back here, it fits perfectly. It's almost like a bead lot. The way you got to put these together. And
Line up our holes.
I'll show it to putting this in first. Okay, turn these parts over and push the wheel to the center. Okay. These are die cast. These parts here are die cast.
And the tire. Silicone.
Yeah, the silver part's plastic, but these parts are metal. There we go. Nice snap. Get that one in.
So not overly concerned we're going to hurt them.
No, these are very durable. You don't have to worry about it. The tire is like a rubber material, and the rims, the wheels are metal. So we're going to be lining this up.
Name withheld has joined us. How are you, sir?
All right. Okay. No. Okay. Learning curve here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Does this go in from the inside? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. This goes in. The chrome piece goes in. That's probably the best to take the tire, insert the outer wheel into the middle part. Okay. Which one?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Then you put this piece in. It goes. This actually goes inside.
So does the tab stick through the center of it?
You got to take that to the center. Then you put the chrome piece on. You line it up. So it goes together. There you go. Nah, there you go. That's one thing the instructions are kind of missing. You notice on the instructions, they just show it in the wheel hub assembly, but you got to put this piece in.
So you put the die cast onto the plastic and then put the plastic in the tire.
Yep. Then you put it together like this. Then after that's together, you take the
little capper on it and then
the
5 screws.
You line these up and start screwing it together.
Good deal.
Oh, good. Yeah, they definitely need that step about telling you about that. I don't see that on here.
Do you know the scale of the vehicle?
1/8 scale.
1/8.
So it's going to be a big mammer jammer.
We were discussing it earlier in the week, and it's like 2.5 foot long, almost 3 foot long.
Yeah, it's first look here. It tells us got dimensions on it. It is 28.1 inches long.
28, so 24.
It is a beast.
8 foot and 4 inches. Gonna be a big one. Average shelf is what, 24 inches?
I'm not sure. This.
Do you get any like audible pop or anything it's set in there?
It's
we just
it's all new.
Screws.
Yep. Alignment's off a little bit there. It's tight fit on the back hub here. Just try to get it lined up just right. Once I get the first one started, it'll be a lot easier. There we go.
Is there any kind of attraction on that, or is it just friction?
Oh, on the tire?
Well, I mean on the screw on the screwdriver.
Oh, it's screwed. It's threaded. The holes are actually threaded.
Like when you touch the screw to the screwdriver, is there like a magnetic hold on it, or is it just friction fit on the screwdriver?
It's magnetic.
Very nice. Help putting the little things in the little holes.
Yep. Loosen that one up so we can just help position it.
They not lining up?
Well, if I'm doing something wrong, or let's get a little. There we go. I got it. Once I got two in, it loosened it up, and we got the second one in. Everything's lining up now. It's just so the tight fit on the back side, which you don't want it to be loose. Oh yeah, everything's going together now. Good deal. But definitely need an extra step on there with like showing you put the back of the hub on the chrome piece. But They tell it. Well, it's in text there. Once I'm reading it now.
On the full assembly on it.
Yeah, with the tells you to insert this into the chrome piece, and just it'd be nice to have like a little diagram of it.
The
last screw for the wheel.
Is the white on blue fairly easy to read on the instructions?
It's not bad. It's pretty bold. It's now the red over top the purple, purplish blue. That's a little bit hard.
We're gonna find out if you're colorblind or not.
And we got one wheel together. That is hefty. There's a chunk. This thing's going to be a beast when together. The hood alone is hit. Oh, talk about scale. Everybody, if you've been to the channel before, you know how big my hands are. That is monstrously huge.
There's no joke there.
And
the other little things in the box, those are like shocks and struts.
This is actually the antenna assembly for the car.
Oh.
So the kit comes with they're mixed like stuff to build.
Yeah, like the foam.
We're ready to start on that one. And
does that go in the center of the wheel?
This is the center cap.
Is that paper or?
No, it's plastic and chrome plastic, and this is painted plastic, and it just snaps in place.
Good.
And nope, you hear it click?
Yep, audible pop.
That will not be coming off. Once that snaps on, it won't fall off. And we spin around. So that will snap in here once you get the wheel on. So you get this nice beauty shot there. Let's set that to the side here.
So exciting.
And now we start working on the antenna. The antenna assembly actually goes inside the car. On the cowl right there. You can see right here, right behind the hood, it'll go into front of the windshield. But this is the assembly that goes in there. That's what we're building right now. We got EP screws.
Gonna have to get you some white gloves.
Yeah, all the shiny plastic, definitely. And we got this is cool. It actually telescopes.
Oh man, like everything is thought of.
Yep. So now this is a piece of need to make sure put in a safe place. It is beautiful and it's very delicate. Little wire grills in
for like the top of it.
Trying to get it to focus on it. There it is. It's like a little spin. It's would spin on the car, really like the sensor, like the antenna.
Oh right, yeah, right.
So this goes. We got 2 holes at the bottom of the antenna, correspond to the antenna base. So we got to work on lining that up. Okay. There's the antenna top too. When we get to that, we'll set this over here.
Made out of spatulas.
Back in the day, they may have used because they had to build that car fast. Where it's the garage.
All the little accoutrement for that thing.
It's like a
That
lot of,
Batmobile was a lot like the utility belt. A little bit of everything.
yep, it had all kinds of gadgets on it. And these
3
here,
weeks.
the grabber magnetic screwdriver the kit supplied was with.
Oh, it took them 3 weeks to get it together.
I'm gonna go ahead
It
and start
really
it.
is. The little pieces that we've seen so far, it's really nice. All the
Yep.
paint work is really nice. It's all solidly put together once you get it together.
Well, it's this. I am so looking forward to it.
As far as
The,
model kits go, it's absolutely top tier.
the interesting parts are going to be when we get to the electronics. It's got like a remote where you can actually control the lights on the car.
Whoa. Let's go. That's gonna be fun.
So,
Oh, but you got experience, right? You've been putting LED lights and all kinds of stuff, so
yeah.
second nature. Careful,
Oh,
man. What'd I say?
there we go. That's why I'm starting the screws into the base before I put. That way I can go ahead. You're basically threading, using these to thread the holes. Cut the threads. Starting to come out there.
And this is a two boxes, so it's 2 months, or is it just one?
The first kit you get two. You get the two part assembly A and 1 and 2, and
Too much, huh?
a little too much. It's the tolerance. That's how tight the tolerances are. You got, yeah. That was
Nice. That's what we like.
perfect. That worked out great. It needs to be flush. I got the hole lined up, and I put it down flat, and I start screwing the screw in, and went right into the hole.
When precision is needed.
And there we go. And it's good to give you extra screws too, in case you need them.
That carpet monster is vicious, unforgiving.
That's why I'm on tile floor right now.
Sometimes that's even worse. You just hear it bounce 3 times and go.
And here is the antenna topper. So it goes, you slide on that really delicate piece, then you screw this part on. Just thread it. Alrighty.
Sorry, my cats.
I set mine actually went outside before the stream, so
I tried to shut the door, but they will not be denied.
come on, fingers work.
Any problems getting anything started? Or they all been like threaded really well?
Everything right there. I actually, instead of trying to spin the little tiny little cap, I was just spinning the antenna. But there she is. That finishes up the first 2 kits.
So nice. I like that gold on there too.
Yep. Well, and all that really nice gold, you're only going to see just the top of it. All that's going to be underneath the hood, the bonnet.
If you open the hood, would you be able to see it, you think? Or is that just
well, this is just going to be inside the body. The antenna is the main thing, which is the only thing really exposed.
Adding the detail and don't need to be there.
Sounds like somebody we know. All right, let's go ahead and pull out everything from the kit. Get everything together, which is nice. They give you extra screws just in case.
Sign of love.
Slide everything over on the terry cloth.
Oh, it looks good.
We got the antenna, which they got the phone. One of the extra screws we'll sit over here. So I got 2 extra screws from this kit, and I got 3 extra screws from the hood kit. So I'm going to put all those together. But we got the bat phone. We got the hood. That's kit 1.
Deliveries.
And the screwdriver, the magnetic screwdriver comes with the kit 1. We got the wheel and tire assembly. We got put the wheel and the hub together. It goes together like a bead locker almost. You got the center cap that sits in there. When you put it all together, they'll snap onto
the body.
The assembly that holds the wheel on there. The sprocket, I assume. And we got the antenna. Extends. I'm impressed how much of it extends. Trying to keep my giant mitts from crushing that little antenna. That is so cool. But that is assembly 1 and 2 of the FANHOME. And like I mentioned, FANHOME's they reached out to me about building this, and I've been debating about building one of these for a while. And then they got so many cool kits, and I was looking at the Knight Rider, the DeLorean, Ecto, Batmobile. They even got they got an Iron Man and a RoboCop.
Man, I bet that DeLorean would be.
And these are so cool. I want to see if these will fit in comic book sleeves. If they do, that'd be a great way to protect these little booklets. It kind of puts me in mind, like, this predates you a bit. When I was little, when Masters Universe was huge, they had these like magazines you could order, like a subscription service, and I would get those, and I loved those when I was a kid. And you get little booklets here for little information stuff about the series and the comics and history of Batman, plus the instruction booklets. And you get the nice big fold-out poster talking about the project. And if you subscribe to it, you get all the extra bonuses. I want the hat. I didn't get the hat. But I am getting the kit.
Maybe that's 12, like the last one.
The stuff is for the subscribers, the bonus gifts. They were kind enough to send me the kit, and that is my bonus. But the hat is cool. This is really cool. I like it. And I think that's about there's a little spot pedestal inside the interior for the phone. There you can see where the antenna sticks out of the back behind the hood. You'll just see the top piece of the gold. And you can't see it in the engine bay. So you'll get light up taillights, the jet thruster, the trunk opens up with all the gadgets and doodads in there, the headlights, turn signals. But this is awesome.
And just think, February 2025. And be all over with.
And I have to thank
an amazement of how it all looks.
And I have a big thank you to FANHOME for sending me this. I love it. This is going to be so cool. Well, I think that wraps up the first episode of our inaugural Build the Batmobile. Thank you for coming out and helping with watching the chat for me. Because I'm turning at 90 degrees, so I can't really see the screen.
Of course, happy to be here.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. And please join us build this. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Have a good night.
Good night.